Today we're going to go over my 2023 plowing setup. We're going to have two plows running this year. I'm going to be behind my truck right here, the Western HTS Plow on here. I know it's kind of a homeowner plow, very light duty plow, but I do have a Ram 1500 truck. I kind of explained in the past why I'm sticking with the Ram 1500 truck and not upgrading. I have this truck paid off, and it's kind of hard to make that decision to spend $60,000 on a newish truck. Or even $30,000 on a used truck, and then another $10,000 on a newer plow, or even $5,000 on a newer plow. I would love to have the Western wideout that extends pretty far, but we're making do with what we have financially wise. This makes the most sense. And so I kind of want to go over this setup, the pros, the cons. Do I like this setup? Would I recommend this setup to anybody out there? And how it's working for me. As you guys can tell, new this year, I do have these plow wings on here, and that's the main reason I want to make this video. I have plowed this year with these wings on there, and I kind of want to give my first initial review and thoughts about these wings. Should you put these wings on your plow, or should you not? I have the all-terrain TA, I think that KO2 BF Goodrich tires. I have a review on those tires if you want to check that video out. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description below. But here is the plow that we have. It's a HTS Western plow, 7 foot 6 inches HTS plow. It is extremely lightweight. I believe it says somewhere on here the weight of the plow. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's around 400 or so pounds. So definitely lightweight compared to some of these other plows. Some of these other plows can be in the 800 to 1,000 pound range. A lot of questions. How much weight should I put in the back of my truck? I put about 400-ish pounds in the back of the truck, just depending on what I have at the time. But 400 pounds is a good start. I was freaking out this first plow, and I did not end up putting weight in the back, and I definitely noticed it. My back started kicking out a little bit. I made it through for the first plow, but I would highly recommend throwing some weight in the back of your truck if you're going to be out plowing. The wings right here, guys, I will do a scroll through on my Amazon page real quick and show you everything about these wings. So let's go ahead and get my first impressions on these wings, and should you buy these wings, especially if you have a small plow like this. So like I said, this first plow, I was pretty unprepared, and I did have these wings on. I was freaking out and ended up actually putting the plow on that morning and just going out and plowing. I started at 8:30 in the morning and I didn't get back until about 7:30 at night. So it was a long, extremely long day. So I guess I would say that I have pretty much a full day of knowledge of what these wings can provide, and a good working knowledge of a review on these wings. So I guess let's put this in perspective. I do mostly residential driveways. That's one of the reasons that I am not upgrading and spending that type of money on a new plow. We ended up picking up a couple more commercial lots this year, big lots. Currently last year I was doing the local township hall. That's a pretty big size lot. That took me about an hour to complete, just plowing. That's not including clearing the sidewalks and all of that stuff. I also picked up for the township 2 fire departments. One fire department is about the same size as the township hall, so I had expected with the Western HTS Plow on here it to take about roughly an hour to plow as well. And I also picked up the local phone company. Most people don't have a local phone company, but they have, where we live in a rural area, we have a local phone company, and they have tons of locations out here. Their main one is their office downtown, and I am plowing that as well. And I had expected that to be close to about an hour. With these wings on here, guys, yes, it did save time. How much time did it save me? So let's put this in perspective. Last year, the township hall took me an hour to plow, okay? With these wings on here, because if you guys can tell, they're kind of V'd out a little bit forward. Not only is it extending the plow a little bit, at least, well, you probably got a foot almost, maybe a little bit less than a foot on each side. I don't know the exact dimensions on there, but I mean, it's not extending it too much, but that V right there facing forward is a game changer. And let me tell you what, last year I was just getting so frustrated plowing that big lot. You would just push forward and you would just have so much spillage over from this. It's a small plow. That being said, guys, an hour last year just to plow the lot. I timed it this year. The first time that I plowed it, we had about 3 inches in the lot, and I completed that in 35 minutes. I was pretty amazed, pretty shocked. And so the fire haul that I also do, I completed that roughly, actually, exactly in about 35 minutes. And the downtown phone company lot, that took about 35 minutes as well. So if you just put that in perspective, I saved 25 minutes on the township haul. I probably saved about another 25 minutes on the fire haul, and I also saved another probably about 20 minutes on the phone company place there. I do a bunch of other stuff, so yes, I saved more time than that. I probably yesterday saved a good 3 hours plowing just because these wings are on here. So yes, I would recommend putting these wings definitely on here. Now, I did not put them on here last year because I'm like, I don't know that I want to put these wings on here, especially we got to drill through the mold board of the plow, right? And that made me extremely nervous. I will say I did not put these wings on. If you're going to do it yourself, there are a couple of videos out there. I had my mechanic, he has all the tools. I could have probably figured it out with my dad's house, got all the tools and done it myself, but I felt more comfortable just having him do it and do it correctly. And he just took care of that. So I can't tell you how that process went. I didn't watch him do it. I had stuff going on that day. I actually intended on planning on watching him do it and maybe recording it for you. But I know if you're trying to put this on there, guys, there are a couple videos out there. I just wanted to make this video telling you, guys, this saves you so much stinking time. I should have did this years ago. And I don't even know what it's cost. I'll leave a link in the description below to my Amazon affiliate link. If you do end up purchasing this, I will get a little tiny kickback, not a whole lot. But the main goal of this video is if you have a small plow like this and you're looking and considering putting these wings on there, do it. Do it now. Don't think about it. Just go on Amazon and click that purchase button. I don't even care if you use my affiliate link or not. I am so happy with these wings. Now, that being said, I've only ran it for 1 day, a full day. I was so tired by the end of the day, guys, so tired. And we only got 3 inches. So we're over here in Michigan, right next to Lake Michigan over here. We get that lake effect snow over here. I'll tell you what, guys, we get dumped on, and when we get dumped on, we get dumped on hard. So this year, with all the extra stuff that I have, all the extra commercial properties that I have and extra residential properties that I have, I do have my dad helping me out this year. He has a Ford, I think it's a F350 with a older plow on there, a V-nose plow. So if for some reason I need something that I can't get this plow through, which I've never had yet, he can do that. Now, I will say, if we get a ton of snow and you can't keep up with it, if it's, let's say, heavy, wet, maybe even icy, it does struggle a little bit. You will probably have to go over it more times than you should, but it definitely gets the job done. So, in my opinion, I mean, I was looking at trucks all this year, guys. I'm like, do I buy a new truck? I just hit 100,000 miles in this truck, which, I mean, for a truck, that's not a whole lot. For any vehicle, that's not a whole lot. I should get another 100,000 miles out of this truck. But I'm thinking, okay, do I need another truck? This truck tows the trailer back there. It tows it decent. It does a good job. But the main reason I wanted a new truck was the plow. I wanted to put that Western whiteout on there, get those extended wings out there, and get it pointing forward kind of in that V, so I could get my commercial lots done so much quicker. And yes, that plow and that new truck would get it so much quicker than this Western HTS. But again, is it worth $60-some thousand? And another maybe 10,000. I don't even know let me know if you know what the Western, what is it, the whiteout cost is. Stinking expensive. So Yeah, this is kind of my review of these wings. Like I said, I'll leave that in the link in the description. And kind of my, I don't know, was this the 4th year I've been running this Western HTS? So yeah, I mean, if you don't have a whole lot out there, you have a Ram 1500, don't be afraid to put the Western HTS on your Ram 1500, Ford, F-150, whatever you have, Chevy, it doesn't matter. The Western HTS should connect to all of those smaller size half-ton trucks. It will get the job done, and to be honest, maybe you're going to spend a little bit extra time. You're spending it. Who knows? You might not have the money to go out and spend that. You make do with what you got, right? So that's what we're doing here. That's what I'm doing. Maybe when this truck definitely gets older, when it's time for a new truck, I definitely am going to go for a I don't know, probably a Ford 2500. You guys let me, what do you guys have? What are you guys plowing with? Let me know what you guys are plowing with. What do you guys recommend? My mechanic said probably go with something that's gas. Are you plowing with gas or are you plowing with diesel? Really do want to hear your thoughts, your opinions about these wings. If you have used these wings in the past, let me know. I really want to, I want to know how they hold up. That's my one, right now, that's my only concern. My concern is not how they perform. They perform excellent. They do what they're intended to do. Like I said, I would highly recommend getting these wings. Save me so much time. But the problem is, I don't know how long these are going to last. I don't know how long they're going to hold up. But I mean, they only cost what, 100, 200 bucks at the most. And I mean, they break, they go down. I'm just going to go back on Amazon and buy probably another set just because they save me so much time. One more thing real quick that I wanted to point out. When I first ended up getting this plow, I did have the feet on here. I don't know if that's a correct term or not. If you know, let me know in the comments. But they were feet down here, so when we're doing gravel driveways, it slides better, so we're not digging into the gravel. And that actually is one issue. One of the few issues that I have had with this Western HTS is that one of those feet, I must have hit something wrong. One of those feet broke. I could have easily replaced it. I ended up taking it off, and in my head I'm like, okay, I'll take it off for now, just keep plowing, then I'll replace it at a later date when I have time. I took both sides off, and I decided, you know what, save your money, guys, especially on this light plow. Now, maybe if you have a bigger, heavier plow, it might be more beneficial, but for this lightweight 400 some pound plow, do not get the feet. You can do a good job in gravel driveways, and let me tell you, if you're doing anything that's paved, any paved parking lot, any paved driveway, you are not going to want those feet on there. You are going to want this, just because it's such a light plow, you're going to want this to scrape all the way to the bottom, and with those feet under there, you are not always going to get that scrape that you're looking for. So I guess, guys, we'll make this video title something to the effect of maybe these wings review or something like that, wing review or Western HTS overview. Somebody in the comments where they kept begging me to, hey, what's going on with the plow? What's the overview? And man, I'll tell you what, we've been so stinking busy out here trying to do these leaf cleanups, but as you can see, snow has hit. It's like 45 degrees out here, so you can't even really tell that the snow was here. It's melting away. I counted, we probably have about 25-ish leaf cleanups to do, and that's also why, if you follow the channel, we have slowed down. We have stalled the leaf cleanup videos, and I am pretty ticked about it because you guys are it seems like you guys are liking them. There have been a lot of positive comments on there. There's been a lot of views. People are watching those leaf cleanups, so I am excited for this snow to melt. And on Monday, which is well, today's Wednesday, so next week Monday we will get back to leaf cleanups, and I'm excited about that. So if you're interested in watching some nice leaf cleanup videos, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on those videos. So hopefully this review on these wings helps you out, make the correct decision. Don't be afraid to drill through your mold board, okay? For some reason, if you decide, you know, I just don't want these wings on here, they're not for me, I mean, what are you out, $100, $200? Take the wings off. You have a small hole in your mold board, somebody or you could even weld that back up. not a problem. Even if you don't fill it up, it's going to get clogged up with snow. There's going to be no issue there. So don't be afraid of drilling through there. Go get these wings. So hopefully this helped you out. If it did, let me know. Michael Douglas Lawn Care. Yeah, I kind of went on a little rant, and that's all right. Sometimes that's all right. Safe out there, guys. Have fun plowing. And yeah, let me know what you're using. Let me know what setup you're using and how it's working for you. All right, God bless. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.